Welcome back to Escapement and Watch. Falling Titan here, thanking Kavar Jewelers for lending this into the channel. And if you want to buy those two watches, email me in the description below and I'll give you a discount code where you can buy it off their website. But what is this? If those are the watches, what is this? Let's see. All right. Okay. All right, so this is a watch winder from RADO. And when you buy one of these watches, you get a free RADO watch winder. How cool is that? So only a few boutiques got this special promotion from RADO. We only got 4 of them. So the first 4 of those that sell will get this cool watch winder. And I'm not gonna debate watch winders with you guys. It's gonna be a forever debate. Some people believe in them, some people don't. Let's just end it there. All right, very cool. Nice gift from RADO. Cool idea, I like it. The box is off to the side, so let's begin. Introducing the RADO Captain Cook in high-tech ceramic. Finally, there we have it. I love this model from RADO. Definitely something I want them to expand on. The Captain Cook line is amazing. A vintage watch brought back into modern times and now with modern materials. So RADO, a company known for their material wizardry, is back at it again, and this time putting their iconic Captain Cook with those new materials. Now this case is a monoblock piece of ceramic. It's gonna have amazing scratch resistance. Keeping your watches looking new and you're scared of patina, then definitely look into RADO. Now the materials on this thing are just phenomenal. Ceramic, sapphire, titanium, and stainless steel. Let's get into the measurements. I got 43.6 in diameter, 14.8 in thickness, so really chunky, and a lug to lug of 49.5, nearing that 50 edge for my wrist at 6.5. And unfortunately it does have the male end link to extend that lug to lug distance. So definitely a big watch. Now the bracelet is high-tech ceramic, and I believe the shiny parts is the high-tech plasma ceramic, which they heat up to about 20,000 degrees, and it forms almost like a metal look, which is an innovative material, and it's great to see on this timepiece. We got solid links, solid end links. The sign clasp RADO is ultra thin, which is amazing. When you open it up, this is titanium. All right, double push button deployant, and then friction right here with this odd L-shaped kink right there. I guess that's to get it over your wrist. If this is not enough, it's a little bit of an extension. Okay, strange bracelet system, no micro adjusts, which I find very curious. Doesn't it look like this opens up? It looks like this should bend and open up somehow, but it doesn't. So I don't know, because it has that line right there. A confusing clasp. This is a big negative for me. No micro adjusts. So I don't know if you're going to be able to get a perfect fit with this. RADO owners, chime in please in the comments down below. So excellent quality bracelet. However, it definitely needs micro adjusts. There is the case back. It is a smoked sapphire glass with titanium surrounding. So amazing materials again. And what's very cool is the rotor looks like their logo. There you can see the rotor on the movement, and it does have that RADO logo shape of the anchor. Very cool. The bezel insert is ceramic and the bezel itself is steel. 120 click unidirectional. Feels great. Very clicky and tactile. I know a lot of people like this style of click. It is very nice, not my cup of tea. I like a little bit more of a dampened feel, but it still feels great. I know a lot of people love this bezel, so good bezel action overall. Now that sapphire crystal, beautiful. It is a gorgeous, dramatic, vintage style dome right there. It is beautiful, and it really plays well with the concave bezel insert. So dynamic look on the wrist for sure. Well done there. And of course, there's sapphire on the dial. Beautifully done. Sapphire smoked dial, rose gold font on this one. And we do have white font on the stainless steel model. Which style do you like better? I like the stainless steel much better than that rose gold. Maybe because the color is a bit off. Doesn't really look like rose gold. Doesn't really look like bronze to me. But this one, definitely a looker. It's shiny, it's flashy, it gets attention. If you like that kind of style, this watch is for you 100%. The beautiful applied indices are high polished. The dial has a border where the indices are touching, and then there is a chapter ring. And then the rest is sapphire. Of course, we still have that logo, the RADO logo on top of the word RADO right there. See the anchor? It will move right there. Now it's facing the other way. Very cool. Okay, some people use that as an indicator of when your movement needs servicing because it's on a hinge of a jewel. So if it doesn't turn easily, then you know you need a service. These hands are the ones we know and love from the vintage Captain Cook. That broad tipped hour hand, my favorite, and the thin sword minute hand, arrow tipped second hand. Completely high polished, goes well with this flashy, beautiful look. Now I do wish the minute hand was a bit thicker because it's a tad thin compared to the broad hour hand. This movement is a no date, and of course at this price point there is no ghost position. Screw down crown, 300 meters of water resistance, non-clutch system. When you screw it down, you're winding the movement. Okay, be wary of that. This is the 28-24 based movement, so it does have that grainy, grindy wind to it. Speaking of price, 3,700 USD. Woo, that's a big pill to swallow. I know a lot of people are going to complain about it because, well, everyone, anytime you get to the 3,000 mark, they say the same thing. That's Tudor territory. So definitely some excellent materials used here. And of course, the craftsmanship, we have to pay for it. I imagine it's difficult to make this case. Now, a little bit of a negative for me is I like the Captain Cook, or I started to like it when I started to review it. And I loved how slim it was. I believe it was 12.2. Guys, correct me in the comments, 12.5? I forget. But I remember how slim it was as a diver and it was sleek. This thing at 14.8 or 15 completely ruins that for me. So it loses that Captain Cook vibe for me, which definitely attracted me to the watch. So I'm not a fan of PVD watches as well, and this watch is black, and yep. So definitely not the watch for me and too flashy, but I know a lot of people are gonna love it. It stunned me when I first unboxed it because it's just so blingy, and it is gorgeous, and I can definitely appreciate its beauty, but just not my style. Does that make sense? All right, let's compare it next to an SKX. There you can see 42 versus 43. All right, yep, pretty close. And there's the thickness. It is thicker than the SKX, but mostly because of that beautiful dome. And of course, the lug to lug, a lot longer. So wearability might be an issue there. Here she is on my 6.5-inch wrist. And definitely too big for me. But like I said earlier, not a problem, not my cup of tea, especially with that thick bezel and that 15 height. I do like the other Captain Cooks though, and I definitely wanted them to make a 39. They have the 37, they have the 42. 39 would be awesome. But yeah, this is for a different target. You love that big watch look, you love that flash. And yeah, it's definitely gorgeous. Let's do the weight. Okay, this thing has exotic materials. Ceramic, titanium, just a touch of steel. And it feels heavy. So I'm curious here. Feels heavy. 155. Okay, so not bad. Okay, we're in that meaty area of the curve. Not too heavy. That's with all the links. But yeah, I can definitely feel the heft on this one. Okay, let's check it out on the Timegrapher. This watch is regulated to 5 positions from RADO. We have the R734 movement. What does that mean? It's basically an ETA 2824 with a slowed down movement. There you can see it. 21.6 VPH, a little bit disappointing there. But look at that amplitude, 342. That's insane power. I don't think you can keep it up. And maybe that's why we're seeing these terrible numbers. Plus 20, plus 12, plus 10. Okay, here we go, plus 8, 4 more rounds. We're gonna, I guess it's gonna settle now. Plus 8 again. But look at that amplitude, wow. 0.1 milliseconds in beat error. I am impressed with that amplitude. I am impressed. Plus 9. Okay, maybe on the wrist, this one will perform a lot better. But we're gonna do some positional variance tests right now. So we got 8, 9, 9 in the final 8th round, 9. Okay, let's begin the 12 down test. 8 rounds we are gonna do. Oh, looking a lot better so far, plus 3 on the first number. Beat error got better from 0.1 to absolute 0. Amplitude dropped to 290. Much more realistic. Oh, right when I said that, 281. Now the rate went from 3 to 2. And now 1. Can we get 0? 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's see. A 4th round. Oh, we did. 0. Amazing. 3, 2, 1, 0. 4 more rounds. Wow. So we had plus 9 on dial up. And now 0. Oh, okay. It should go, yep, it should go negative. Makes sense to me. If they did do this to 5 positions, it should be around -5 or something like that. But that's depending on the other positional accuracies or rates it's getting. But -2, -2, the 8th and final round. Come on, -3 or something. Come on. -2. All right. Well, so -1 it just switched, but we're using the last mark, -2. So basically on the wrist, what are we gonna get? Plus 5, plus 7, around there. Okay, there's the loom shot, beautiful BGW9 in blue, and I love that there is loom on the bezel. So you can actually use this for diving. Right there, you can see on the 12 o'clock, the arrow tip. Very nice. All right. Okay, here they are in low light. You can see the legibility remains excellent because the loom plots are so white and the contrast is so high against that smoked sapphire dial. Very cool. Look at that. Beautiful. I love when it hits the angle like this. You can really see through the movement. You can see the balance, even the mainspring. Very cool. So these watches are cool. What do you guys think of sapphire dials? Are they your thing? Are they tacky? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm curious to hear your opinion on it. And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. You can't scratch these, so I can put them down much harder. That's the good thing.